Hello and welcome to Interactive Distractions. My name is Chris Fricchio and I'm here with Jason A. Stryker.
Oh, hello.
Hi. And Jeff Chorney.
What up, everyone?
And today we've got some distractions, and after that we're going to talk about the Yotei presentation a little bit and just get our thoughts. We haven't talked about it at all together, so kind of just get our thoughts on the table and see how that's going to turn out. Probably my most anticipated game remaining for the year. So I've got some thoughts, so we'll see how that goes. But before we do that, what's going on? Jason, what's up, dude? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. My son came to me the other day and said, Dad, I want to make a game. And this is not the first time that he's said something like that. He said like he's been designing games with like friends and stuff, like they have meetings and stuff, and writing down in notebooks, the different OCs, the original characters. Anyway, he's like dead set on it now, and he wants me to do the coding, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh God.
Son.
Okay, so we need to talk about Unity. We need to talk about
Mario Maker. Maybe start there.
He knows all about that shit, though. That's the thing. Like he knows, like that we want to use either Unity or Unreal. I talked about Godot, and he's like, no. I'm like, okay, all right. Let me look into Unity.
Yeah, look into Unity, because Unity is going to give you like the whole concept behind that platform is that you can make it, and it will, and it should be able to move from platform to platform with minimal headache. So that's kind of the goal there. But yeah, that's what I would do.
It seems like it might be a good skill to have anyway. Maybe I can transition into something, but this kid I'm like, he's so motivated. He he brought it up one night, and I'm like, okay, I'll check out some tutorials and stuff. I'll check things out, see what the landscape is, tonight. And he comes to me the next day. He's like, so, how far are we on the game?
It's ready to go gold next week.
You gotta settle down. I'm like, give me a little bit. I'll tell you what, you go write a script for the game. And you work on that, and I'll work on the coding stuff. Okay. It's like, okay, cool. Comes back a half hour later with a fucking script to like the first hour of the game.
Wow.
That's amazing.
He is so motivated. So
that's really cool though.
Yeah, it is really cool, and it's also very scary. So I hope I can pull through.
Tell him to listen to our news segments of the last couple of weeks and be like, sure.
I know.
No, hey, listen, if you can successfully create an independent studio, you're much better off at this 100%.
point.
Jason, keep your eye on Humble Bundle, man. They often will throw up they'll often throw up like everything you need to start Unity and that kind of thing. So
I did actually, they always have something like that, and I've bought some shit like that in the past that have like sound effect packs and stuff, stuff that I use for like on the stream or whatever. And even that night I got something that was like it was a blood splatter effect that can be used in Unity, and I showed him that, and he got very excited. He's like, oh, we can use that. We can totally use that. I'm like, okay, all right, we're gonna have a bloody game.
But what's interesting is that I have a feeling like that's something that goes on with a lot of kids, because both of my kids are involved in similar things.
That's awesome.
Like, my son and my neighbor's kid are they've been working on things together. Like, they're not digging too far into it, and they haven't actually asked me to get involved. But yet. But I want to support, and it's funny, like everybody in the family has their little creative thing that's going on right now. Like, my wife is working on a new story that she wants to write, like because she's always wanted to write a book, right? So and she's very much into fiction and like fantasy fiction, so she's got some ideas that she's trying to get down on paper. My son has this thing that he's doing. My daughter is she's been working on, she wants to do streaming, and she's been working on one of those little VTube characters.
VTuber?
So she actually has one that she's created with like just the generic stuff that they give. That fucking works. Like, she's using my old 2011 gaming rig. That's what she's got. Right. So and she's put together like a little character for herself already. And then she's got 2 of them technically, because she also did a little 2D one that she drew herself. So everybody's kind of doing their thing right now. It's like, I'm all right
I
with
love to
that.
hear
You know,
it.
I love it. I
That's
love it.
great.
So, but yeah, keep an eye out for the Unity stuff, and I'll do the same.
Totally.
And, let's kind of bounce that back and forth, because honestly, I wouldn't mind checking out Unity too, to be honest with you.
Hey, if he's looking for investors, you should hit us up.
I've even made my first like wireframe Flappy Bird model. That seems to work just fine.
Cool.
So I can flap up and down, and
is
the
Flappy
tutorial
Bird
provided the graphics and assets and shit. So
is Flappy Bird like the Unity Hello World? Is that what?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. There's a oh man, I forgot the name of the YouTube site, but it's like the Game Maker's Toolkit or something like that. And yeah, he just goes through it, and he's like extremely entertaining and just like totally just down to earth and cool.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so he's easy to listen to.
Does he communicate the logistics well of like the different things that he's teaching?
Yep, seems to be so far. So yeah,
Nice.
he's broken everything down into very like digestible chunks. It seems like so far. So, I mean, I got a Flappy Bird game.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome.
After just like one night, so that's great.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it for me. That's been keeping me very busy.
Yeah, I bet.
You, Jeff?
Bet.
Jordy.
I watched K-pop Demon Hunters last night.
I did too. It wasn't bad.
I liked it.
I liked it a lot. Bad.
Yeah,
and the funny thing is like I saw it on Netflix, and I want to know how you kind of maneuvered into watching it. I saw it on Netflix, and I was like, well, that looks interesting, but I thought it was something.
What are you talking about?
It's K-pop Demon Hunters. It's basically a K-pop trio that is basically they're demon hunters, but it's a line of K-pop stars that are demon hunters. But my wife came up to me, and she was like, "You need to watch this with me." And I'm like, she had already watched it twice, and I'm like, okay, whatever. How did you get into the idea of watching that? Like, what brought it to your attention?
Tanya has like she kind of likes K-pop a bit. She's not like a crazy like fangirl of it, but she likes BTS and like Blackpink and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I remember seeing it on Netflix, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta remind Tanya to check this out. But then a friend of hers at work who isn't really into K-pop, her and her husband watched it and they loved it. So they told Tanya that she needs to watch it. So then we were like, okay, we got to watch that. And we thought it was a show at first. I didn't realize it was a movie.
I did too. I didn't realize it was a movie either.
But we watched it, and it was a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. It was had some good songs in it and some good action, and there was some good laughs in it.
Yeah, some of the songs are catchy, man. The one at the end, the song at the end it was stuck in my head for like a full day the next day.
They're catchy.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they make fun of the whole like the fandom of K-pop and everything and all that stuff. It's like it's very kind of like on the nose in that aspect in a good way. I thought it was funny. But yeah, it was a good time. But other than that, this week's just been same old, playing games, and this weekend it's fucking hot as balls again. We got out of a heat wave like last week, and now it seems to be like we're going into another one. Yeah.
How many concerts did you inadvertently attend?
It's still been fucking Coldplay, man. They've been here all week. They've had 4 shows, and people are now there's a kind of like a park area on the left side of the stadium where now people are just driving up there, and then like basically setting up lawn chairs and shit like that. And there's another part of Downsview Park that there's just like big hill that you can see out, so that people are going up. It's crazy because when they set up this stadium, they had like a town hall like they always do for like the neighborhood surrounding the area, and they were saying that, oh, don't worry, it's not going to be intrusive like with sound or noise, and don't worry, you're not going to be getting any free concerts out of this. And people are fucking getting free concerts out of this, like as long as you don't care about like being right there and like seeing it up close, like you can hear it. Like Tanya's listening to it right now. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. If you do, let me know because I can tell her to close the door.
No. We're gonna get a copyright strike. Holy shit!
Seriously. And like, especially after the first show, what they started doing is they started closing down the streets that surround the stadium from like 9 o'clock till 11. Because what people were doing was they were getting people to like pick them up and stuff at the side of the road, so it created this big like issue on the road. So they decided to close down. So now, where our balcony is, we're only 3 stories up, and you can hear the traffic. That was kind of annoying. But now that there's no traffic from like 9 till like the end of the show, you can hear it so much clearer. It's pretty crazy. So my buddy is like, "Hey, we should go see System of a Down and Deftones." And I was like, "Dude, I might just sit on my balcony. Like, it's
hey, why don't you just come over?"
Yeah, exactly. Or go to the park where everyone's setting up lawn chairs and stuff, because that's like so close to this that you could probably hear it much better from there, and you can already hear it well from here.
Charge admission to your balcony.
Yeah, seriously. Oh man, the people up on like the 15th floor probably have a great view.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, seriously. So it's the novelty's not quite worn off yet. Chris Brown's next. I'm sure we're not going to be listening to that. So that'll have all of our doors closed. That's when we'll send the nasty worded emails to fucking like City Hall and shit and being like, it's too noisy. But apparently he still can sell out that stadium. Didn't he beat up Rihanna or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not going to stand for that. So no. That one we won't be listening to, but the rest of them we will, probably. That's been the excitement this week. What about you, Chris?
Let's see. I don't have much. Game came. Actually, I've got it behind me. The game came out yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Soul Reaver remastered.
A new old game.
A new old game. Yes. I've actually never played these games. So
I almost bought that today too.
Oh yeah, I never played these. So when I saw that they were coming out and it was relatively affordable, I was like, all right, I'll pick that up.
Chris, can you do me a favor? I don't know if you're going to do it on camera. Or if you plan to, do you plan to open that?
Yeah. Do you want me to open it?
I want to see what the steelbook looks like.
Sure. Yeah. Actually, you can kind of see it through. This is a claw mark through the cardboard, and the steelbook is. I think that's the steelbook behind it. But if you're not watching the YouTube of this, I apologize. You're kind of missing out on something. But
what's opening this?
The reason I brought it up is because I bought it from Best Buy. It came out yesterday. I bought it from Best Buy, and Best Buy does their thing where it's like, oh yeah, release day shipping and all this other crap. And they have this other service that they use, and I forgot what the name of the service is, so I'm actually going to look it up real quick. But there are certain things that they do. They use this service instead, and it's called Roadie. So Roadie, I guess Roadie is kind of like Uber Eats for like stuff from department stores. So they I think that's how they're. I don't know, maybe.
Man, I could use that shit.
I got the message and I actually have like they send texts. So at 11:03 a.m. I got the message that said Roadie is going to be delivering your package. I didn't hear anything about it again for the rest of the day. 12:11 a.m.
Oh my god.
Okay. This number has been created to connect you to your driver privately. Please reply to this message. Basically, this is when they said the driver's on their way at 12:11 a.m. At 1:42 a.m., they dropped it off.
Wow.
I'm like, why are you delivering this at 1:42 a.m.? I mean, at that point, just fucking wait till tomorrow. I mean,
that's what happens with the private delivery stuff.
That's weird.
They kind of have their own schedule.
That was not the steelbook. That was the art book. So that's the art book.
Oh, okay.
And it's a softback, and it goes this way, and that's pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
You'll look at that. That's the one time you'll look at that.
That's probably the one time I'll look at that.
Yep.
The game, of course. So in the plastic case. Soundtrack CD. Cool. And that Jeff might buy it after he sees this. You really want to see it?
I do want to see it. Yeah.
Okay, so
I want to see the tomb thing, the coffin.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So that's
pretty nice.
Yeah, and then there's the back.
That is really nice looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, just remember, Jeff, you fucking asked. you fucking asked for it.
Let me see the spine of it though, because that's what we see for the most part.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now, how close I can
get it actually has stuff on the spine. So
Yep.
And that's always a thing. That's a thing for me. Like as well. It's like if it doesn't have the stuff on the spine, It drives me nuts because then it's like I don't know what game that is.
Yeah.
I don't think they really do that much anymore. They used
Yeah.
to when they first came out.
I want to think it was
seemed
like Destiny did that. It drove me crazy.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, why is it not there? Like, but yeah, it's a nice little package. And as I said, it's got like the outside box has those claw marks that go through it, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah. Anyway,
wonder if they hold up. I haven't played them in
unboxing
forever.
right on the on the show. That's great. I'll tell you what, there is going to be another one of these. We can do another one of these pretty soon if you want, because you guys know about the Shantae Game Boy Advance game, right?
I do.
I already got the regular one, but the special edition one is now on its way, and
Nice.
I plan to do some sort of unboxing on that for sure, because honestly, I'm just a really big fan of Shantae. So there you go.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But yeah, Soul Reaver. I'll probably start playing that.
I love them back in the day. I didn't play 2, but I really like the first one, but I haven't played it in forever.
So yeah, the series is, maybe you guys can help me with this. The series is unusual to me because there's Legend of Kain or Legacy of Kain.
That was the first one,
right? And that was kind of like was that like a Zelda type?
It was
game?
like an isometric kind of Zelda like dungeon crawler type thing.
And then Soul Reaver was it's not really a sequel. It's just kind of like another.
It's same universe.
Yeah,
and Kain's in it.
Kain is in it. Okay,
yeah,
cool. Yeah, I never played them, so I'm actually looking forward to giving it a shot. And but that'll happen after I finish.
Pretty sure the first game was made by Silicon Knights, I think.
Yeah,
that's
Dennis Dyack and them. Yeah.
Okay.
Rip.
Before we jump into distractions, I do have to ask a question, and this might be something that has already been answered on the show, and I just forgot because it's me. Jason,
yo,
tell me about the rubber duck.
Oh, I don't know, man. Griffin put it up here.
Okay, does Griffin have a
story about
ducks? Okay,
it looks like Mario to me. I don't have my glasses on though.
Yeah, it's let me see if I can put it up to the camera here.
Yeah.
Oh, that is totally a rubber duck.
Just a rubber ducky. It's not a. There's a Jeep thing where people leave like rubber ducks on Jeeps or something like that. But no, this is. I don't know where he got it. To be honest, he just came in here and he put it on.
The reason I ask is because my daughter right now is like obsessed with rubber ducks, and I don't know why.
You want?
I have no idea.
Duck?
No, dude, I got way too much.
Way too many rubber ducks.
Way too many. We have my my in-laws. I love them. They decided, oh, we're going to take advantage of this, and they bought rubber ducks that are literally like this big around. That we've got like 2 or 3 of them. I literally used one the other day and just took it and put it on top of my laundry so the cat couldn't sleep in it. That was what it was used for. But
pouring out for rubber ducks. It's amazing that they're still around today. I feel like that's like one of the world's first toys.
Yeah,
it's like,
they've got those like the Tubbs ones that are like themed after video game characters and shit, and they're still kicking. They're still around.
Yep. Cool. Let's talk some games. What do we got? Anything new this week?
I don't know if we have anything new. Oh, I do have something new actually.
Okay.
I played Tony Hawk 3 and 4. That dropped last week.
Okay.
So I tried it out on the Game Pass. I really like the first 2, the remake they did. Like I want to say like 4 years ago at this point now, maybe 5. I can't remember when it came out. Oh, maybe more than that, man. I think that was a PS4, Xbox One joint. I think that was before the new consoles. So anyway, this is the same thing, just with 3 and 4. So
gotcha.
There's really not a lot to add. If you like those games, you'll probably love this. Like it's.
What did they do with the soundtracks for those? Did they add new stuff or
they added new stuff, and a lot of the old stuff is missing from what I gather. I haven't played 3 and 4 in a long time.
Yeah.
But they definitely, like Ace of Spades is still on there. I remember that being on 3 originally. That's like the intro. There's turnstiles on there, which they would not have been on the original 2.
Okay.
But I've heard a lot of people talk that a lot of the songs they could not get again. But people seem genuinely pretty happy about what they have added. Everything I've heard still fits. Like it's not, I was never playing and being like, oh, this sounds like it should not be in a Tony Hawk game. Nice. And a lot of the skaters are all updated now, when I have no idea who most of them are. I know a few of the female ones who are really good because you see them pop up on like TikTok a lot. Like there's one from Brazil, there's another one from like California or something. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen them before. You got your usual suspects like Tony Hawk, Benny Elastic. They brought back Bam Margera.
Bam, yeah, who's apparently doing well now, I guess.
I saw him on an interview today. Actually, he was actually talking about he was on VGC. And he started skateboarding again a while ago because he hasn't skateboarded in like 10 years because he couldn't basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was looking good. Like he was, he had like big addiction problems, especially when Ryan Dunn passed. So he kind of went off the rails a bit. And he has been sober and not sober on and off for the past, I want to say like 8 to 10 years, but now apparently he's in a really good spot. He's skating again. He's hanging out with like his older friends that kind of like pushed him away kind of thing, or I guess he pushed away because of what he's going through, and now he's ready to kind of accept it. But he's looking good. He's back in the game, and all the older guys are them what they look like now, which is kind of cool. So it's like it's not like young Tony Hawk or young Bam. It's what they look like now on skateboard. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah, so it's fun. I mean, I am not really good at Tony Hawk. It's one of those games that I really need to play a lot to actually get somewhat decent at because it's combos and remembering inputs and keeping a rhythm. And yeah, and 4, what they did with 4, this was a big talking point before the game came out because 4 was kind of open world in a way. It's when they kind of really changed the makeup of the games. Like before, it was like, here's the level. You have like 3 minutes to do all these challenges. You can do a couple in one, whatever. And 4 was more like you kind of skate anywhere, these big like levels, and kind of tackle things as you'd like, talking to people or whatever. They took that out for 4 for this one. A lot of people were kind of upset about that, but I don't really have a problem with it because I didn't really play 4. 4 is actually when I fell off Tony Hawk. It was 3, and then I didn't really play again until Underground. But people seem to be pretty happy with it. A lot of the stuff is basically filler that they cut out. So, yeah,
man, double dipping paychecks for Tony Hawk. Holy shit!
Seriously, Tony Hawk.
Yeah, he's getting paid double now.
Double. So. He's got to be. I guess.
Mean, yeah, he's
getting
a re-released game. So.
Yeah, for sure. And he's pretty involved, and he's kind of hinting that there might be a new one coming down the line, like a new Tony Hawk.
I was going to say, when was the last time they made a Tony Hawk?
Oh, it was not pretty. Yeah,
it was not good. Yeah,
I forgot what it was, but it was god awful.
It was 5. They called it 5. And
did they?
Yeah, and it was very, very rushed. I think someone had the rights to it, and it was coming up, and they basically, we have to get a game out as soon as possible, and it was very, very bad. I want to say that was probably within the last 6 years, probably.
2015? I just looked it up.
2015.
2015. So 10 years ago. Yeah.
Where does time go?
35% liked this video game. Holy crap.
Yeah. It's really bad.
That's rough.
Yeah. If you like Tony Hawk,
what took its place? Like, is there another skating game? No.
Skate that makes sense. Disappeared. Skate's coming back again. Maybe this year, maybe next year. Maybe we'll see a renaissance of like those extreme games. Like maybe we'll see that fucking what is it? Tony Slater's surfing. Remember that was a thing that they did so many wakeboarding. Sean White snowboarding.
Bring back the X Games. It was a simpler time. Yeah. It was a beautiful time.
It was.
Let's get extreme.
X Games. Yeah, let's bust out the Mountain Dew again.
Yep.
Monster Energy drinks. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's one of those, I won't probably put a lot of time into it. It's one of those things I'll be like, I got 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to fall on my face a dozen times, then be like, okay, that was fun.
Good shit.
It's like kind of like when I ever tried skateboarding in real life. So
I tried when I was 12, 13 years old. That didn't go well.
Yeah. I still don't understand how people do it to this day. Like not in terms of liking it, in terms of the physics of it and how they do it. I'm like, how? I don't know.
I fancied myself a spry older gentleman at one point in time, and I got one of those electric skateboards.
Yep.
From Fry's or something like that. It was a complete and total impulse buy. I'm like, yeah, I could just bring this along with me. Get off the subway and then fucking skate into work. Yeah, why not? I used to be able to skate.
I'm hip.
Yeah. I took it.
Wow.
I couldn't
Okay.
really do much like outside at the time when I first got it, but I was super excited. So I brought it in the hallway of the apartment building and shit. And man, I just hopped on it and just like I hit the go, and that fucking thing shot out from under me. I fell on my ass, bruised my hip. And I was like, nope, okay, this is not happening.
It's going back to the store. Never
Yep,
mind.
going back to the store.
Yeah.
And they did not want to take it back. They apparently have a policy because apparently there's more than one person that has tried to do this and failed. So they had policies like pamphlets up saying that there was no returns for these things. And I'm just like, oh my God. But
Did
I
you
eventually
flip
talked. Yeah, no. I kind of flipped it in store. So they said that, okay, we'll do in-store credit. And I'm like, okay, if you give me that, I will spend more than what,
what this was kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I had a little spending spree.
That's scary, man.
It was scary.
Those hoverboards, remember those things?
Yeah.
Like
those were death traps, man.
Oh, dude, it was New Year's. My buddy had people over. I want to say this is probably like maybe like 8 years ago, and his son got one for Christmas, and Tanya had no problem. She was up and running on like riding this thing in no time, and they're all like, "Jeff, do it, get on it, come on." And of course, when they're telling me this, they're all busting out their phones because they know what the hell is going to happen. And I'm like, "No, I've seen enough videos. I am not even trying. Nope, not doing it. I didn't do it." I'm like, I would have ended up on Fail Army or some shit, with like a gash in my head and a bruised ego. Would have happened for sure. I almost bought one of those too, man. So good thing you tested it out before. That probably would have been me.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Man, it would have been cool though, because I would see people, like on my way to work, they're just cruising down the street. I'm like, fuck, that looks awesome. I could,
Casey Neistat got popular doing that with his city vlogs in like New York. He would his boosted board and stuff.
Yeah.
He's driving that everywhere.
Boosted board. I remember those.
Yeah.
You definitely look cool when you know what you're doing.
Right. Yeah, I did not.
Yeah.
That is the stipulation there, though.
Oh, man. What else have we been playing?
Death Stranding, how's that going?
I was going to get into Death Stranding closer to when you were talking about it, but we can get into it now if you want. It's going well.
Okay.
I'm still enjoying it. I am hitting kind of like a lull. I do think this game still has an issue that the first game has, and that is pacing. Pacing is not the best. I started doing the story missions, and not a lot happens. And I think I'm 28 hours in or 27 hours in. And a lot of that is building roads for my fellow porters and, getting the monorails up and running and stuff like that. But you go through long stretches of story stuff where you really don't. Like my last story mission, I legit delivered a pizza, which is fine.
There was payoff for that, though, wasn't it? I think I've seen. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've seen a cutscene that has to do with something like that. So.
Oh, really? There was no cutscene when I delivered this one. It was I delivered
you'll
to
know
some
when
like
you see it.
It's like Chris was talking about, like with his daughter. What are those things called? Like the avatars on the YouTube, whatever.
Yeah, VTuber.
The VTuber.
You essentially deliver a pizza to a girl like that. It's a avatar of her on the thing or whatever. So I'm sure there's probably another one maybe. with the cutscene, but yeah, other than that, it's still fun. They added a lot to it. Now, in the first game, you could build these ramps to go off the ramps and vehicles. Now you can build ramps that you get a speed exoskeleton for.
Damn,
and you run so fast. And you what?
The X Games are coming back.
They seriously are. And you launch yourself off of it, and then while you're on, you can do flips and stuff in the air that make you go further and further and further. And you're just like, woo, yeah. It's like Mario, like flipping through the air and stuff. And I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Nice. Norman Reedus fucking wahoo.
Now I want to buy one of those in real life. That'll be one for us to test. Jason.
Stop it.
That'll end well. No, but I'm still really enjoying it a lot. It's not blowing me away technically just because it's the first one. It is very similar to the first game, but I don't think that's a bad thing. It's really good. And I do think the combat is better. It's still not amazing. I still think Kojima's games feel weird when you play them. Just they kind of just feel floaty with the shooting and just kind of off. Like boss fights, you always just feel like you're in sludge and you're moving really slow and you're just kind of filling them.
You are, at least in the boss fights I'm doing. Like you kind of are in sludge.
That's what I mean. Like and they're all kind of like that. Even though like this one, I think the boss battles are better than the first one.
Okay.
You still have that main mechanic that's still there. That it's just kind of like, okay, like you don't have a lot of maneuverability and you just feel like you're getting your ass kicked, even though you're not. Like just not a lot of dodge mechanics or like blocking for bosses and stuff like that. So, but it gets the job done. It's fun. I'm still really enjoying it. Sorry, what were you saying, Chris? Because you're still kicking it with the first one, right?
Yeah, I'm still working on one. There's from what I understand, there's 14 episodes. I just started episode 13, so like I'm thinking after the podcast, I might be finishing that game up.
Minus 5 hour cutscenes. Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning. Chris,
it might be. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. I like just getting to episode 13. There was one of those long cutscenes where, you're interacting with essentially the entire team that you're a part of, right? Or that you end up being a part of. I like the characters for the most part. There's one that I'm like, you're kind of creepy, but other than that, I'm a fan of pretty much all of them.
I'm trying to think of who is creepy.
Dead Man.
Oh, Dead Man. Okay.
Dead Man's kind of creepy. Like I'm just but I'm enjoying. I'm still enjoying it mostly for the story. And my big issue right now, and this is a. And believe it or not, the issue I'm having is pushing me to want to play Death Stranding 2 sooner. Because
that's funny, dude. I was gonna say that on tonight's show. Because of everything I'm going through now with it, I was gonna suggest, I was like, maybe do 2 right after 1.
Because the thing that I'm running into right now, and I think this is probably like one of the things that you said early on, Jeff, is, oh, you're about to get to the place where all the other players are. You're gonna have roads everywhere, and it's like, no, fucking wasteland, like nothing. Like most of the roads that I've got, I built, right? So, and I know why now. Because as I'm progressing towards the end of the game, I'm getting notifications that say this item that's near the capital not city is deteriorating, and like everything is basically being destroyed
because no one's in it anymore. No one's upkeeping it.
So where I'm at right now is like, well, if everything's going to deteriorate, and the problem that I'm having with the game is mostly the initial delivery without any assistance, maybe I should jump into Death Stranding now while people are playing it, so I can take advantage of a lot of the stuff that they're now. The way I don't know if Death Stranding 2 does this, but like I would assume it does. But Death Stranding 1, it's like you have to go to a location and get them on the network.
You got to connect them.
So you have to connect them. So you don't get access to other players' stuff until after you get there for the first time. So you get to the location, you hook them up, and then you have access to all their shit. So it's one of those things where you have a really tough time the first time you get there. And then the hope is you just got fucking zip lines everywhere. That's that's kind of what you want to happen.
And that's what I'm finding with 2 finally now, is I'm getting to areas that for the first time, and I bring the PCIs or whatever they're called, PCCs, to build zip lines. And then I'm like, of course you can't build them when you're outside of the network or whatever. And then I'm like, fuck. And I have to go back again, but then connect it. And I'm like, oh, look, someone already made a zip line that goes right back through there. So
yep.
Yeah. And definitely makes it helpful. It does. That kind of is a little bit of a bummer, not a bummer. It just makes it so like when you want to build something, you kind of want to make a new path or like your own path. So it's a plus and a minus. I guess it depends how you look at it. If you want to really feel like you're contributing, it's kind of a bummer because you're like, well, someone already made the most optimal path to get here.
Yeah. And what's interesting to me is like I really don't understand the like system a whole lot, because it seemed like if someone uses one of your items, it automatically likes it. And I feel only sometimes, it seems. because I feel like when I use zip lines one after the other, it doesn't hit. It doesn't like every one of them. It doesn't seem like it does. Like and I've drawn out like pretty big paths where from like one location to the other where I've put like 2 or 3 zip lines in to make that fully connected, and all like every zip line that I've ever made is still at 0 likes, and I'm like,
See,
so nobody uses them at all? I don't like. I can't believe that.
mine are like that too. In two, I have a zip line that I connected. There was like part of one done, and then another. And I guess because then I was like, well, why aren't they all connected? And then I realized like, oh, because it can't see from here. But I made like a little path up this little part of like a mountain, which you have to go a little bit out of your way for that zip line, but it connects both of them. So you can go like from the bottom all the way up to like basically the commander is. Anyone who's playing to the lone commander, from where the government base is to the lone commander, it can be a pain to get up there. And I did that, and I noticed when I came back a couple days later, it still shows 0, but I was getting the notification when I logged back in saying people used your zip line or whatever. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that's a bug or if that's just the way, because you're supposed to hit the touchpad to do a bunch of likes in a row if you want to do that. And I'm terrible at doing that on roads because I don't know where to do it on roads for one. I guess I don't know if you have to go to like the main,
who gets them
the
on the
hubs.
roads? Who gets them?
I
Because
think it's anyone who contributes. I think because
anyone
when you
that
go,
contributes. Okay.
when you click on it, it'll say like I can't remember if it did in the first one, but the second one it says like it shows everyone who contributed to the road. It'll show like your icon, your PSN logo or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm getting a bunch for those, but I don't know how you give like more than the 1 like per whatever. But
I feel like the stuff that's getting me the most. Remember, I mentioned a couple of weeks ago that I had put a bunch of speed up signs on the road. Like all of those, like on my way back, like all of those had like 1 to 200 likes.
Yeah,
So it's like all of them are getting hit.
See, those ones register, but it's
those ones don't register.
Anyone listening who understands, Eddie, I know you're a big Death Stranding guy.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
It's something about because the same thing with me for the zipline ones. It still shows 0 when I use my own zipline, but that's impossible. There's no way.
Yeah.
Because of where that one is specifically. But
it's an interesting game. I do find it a little frustrating that the actual path for the first game, because it's you take a long ass time to get out to where you're going, and then hey, come back. I'm like, all right, let's go back. So it's just kind of one of those things. It's like, all right, but that's the thing. It's like the story, the Kojima craziness, because it's fucking on display in this game.
100%.
That's what's keeping me involved in this, is like the Kojima craziness, because it is out there. And what's interesting is I was in the middle of finishing a boss, literally like 30 minutes before we recorded. And after I finished the boss, I actually got a message from one of my PSN friends that had just finished a boss in 2 and sent me a screenshot of him like this in front of the boss. Like, all right, cool. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it. Like the gameplay still has not, I have a feeling I would like the gameplay more if I had started the game when there were more people playing it.
Yeah,
so,
I got in at a good time. I replayed it when it was ported to Xbox, so it had a whole bunch of new players just playing it again. Cool. Yeah, so I didn't really have that problem, thank God. But yeah, 2 definitely maybe jump into 2 right away. Even just to see the difference of how it ramps up quicker, not in regards to story, but in gameplay.
I'm just worried about being burnout. That's my concern.
Yeah.
And there's another game coming out next week that I want to get. So
what's next week?
Shadow Labyrinth is next week.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, and Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Waka Waka.
Yep. What else have I been playing?
That's it for me, by the way. That's all I've been playing.
Oh, really? Gotcha. Yeah. I picked up, because Jason talked about it last week, and I know Light Edge was talking about it, but Double Dragon Gaiden.
Yeah.
It was on sale on Switch, so I grabbed that. It took me a while to kind of understand how to play it. But I do kind of dig it. I like it. Finding out how to combo special moves or normals into specials and specials into other specials to make it like combo was a little bit trial and error. Like I did for like Jimmy, he's got that one because if the specials are up, forward, you hit up in the special button, forward in the special button, or just the special button.
Neutral.
Each
Yeah.
have 3, yeah. And then Jimmy's one is the one for up, whatever. He jumps up in the air, and I'm like, well, when would I ever use this? Because like I don't see anywhere where I could juggle. I don't know what this like. What this is just like in like a certain like very That's the word I'm looking for. Situational.
Yeah.
yeah. But then I realized, no, if you just do his regular combo, he does kind of knock them up a bit. Then you do it and you get hammered. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep.
And then you can do that and then tag in Billy to come down. And I was like, okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this now. And I like the roguelike stuff because it's very simple. It's just like more health, more damage, like it's and
it's
how the levels
way
get
easier
longer.
to parse than like some of the other stuff where it's just like,
Yes.
oh, you get 10% more on this particular run. It's like, I want something more than that. But
exactly, I want something like tangible right away, and like I want to be able to understand by reading it, being like, okay, yeah, I'm digging it. I need to try it. They added online because I remember this game didn't have online. I remember that was a big down point when this came out. Was a lot of people, how do you not have online co-op for a game like this at launch? And I just figured it was just never had it, but then I realized, oh, it's in there. They must have patched in at some point. So that's cool. You try that out.
Shit, yeah, dude. I'll play that.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. So I've been playing with the stick, and I'm like, okay, this is a good medium.
That's the way to do it. Yes.
Yeah. Like this is fun.
You playing it on the Switch? I take it.
I am playing it on the Switch. Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. I'm assuming it's not cross.
Probably not. Yeah, but I don't know. If it's on sale, maybe I'll get it.
Yeah, check it. I think it was. I want to say it was $10.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What else? There was another game I played. Much more Switch stuff. Still playing the fighting game stuff.
Good.
Played some Cyberpunk. I'm delaying here as I look at my list that I told you guys that I played because I know I'm missing something that I put in the Discord. So Jason, do you want to talk about something you've been playing while I look this up real quick? Because...
not really anything new. Like a still more Mario Kart. I unlocked the
I remember now.
The mirror tracks. There we go. So after you complete everything through 150, get first place in all them, you get a certain amount of coins and a certain amount of P-switch things that you've completed. Then you go back and you complete the final set of tracks, and then you unlock mirror mode. So that's been kicking my ass a little bit. But it's more content, man. I'm still playing the shit out of that game.
Nice.
Trying to think of what else. More Wendigo Blue. Still loving the shit out of that as well. I unlocked a new character. I didn't know that they had more characters than just the initial 4. So yeah, this guy's like a grappler with he's got a guitar as well. So he's got a bunch of musical like AoE kind of effect attacks. So he's been really fun. That game still rules, man. I love it a lot. And the stuff that I'm unlocking, is you're getting schematics for new parts and shit. But then there's also like hidden achievement kind of things, where it's like survive a chance encounter in the sewers or something like that, and then you unlock this whole tier of stuff like my bank. You can set aside a certain amount of money for the next run, and then you can by completing these challenges you get to add more money to the bank. So substantial stuff. That's pretty cool. And then what I've been
I'm putting this on my wish list now.
It does sound interesting.
It looks fun.
It's so hard to parse at first. Like the visual aspect of it is so busy. Like there's just a lot going on, and it takes quite a bit to like really kind of like focus in. Like the magic magic eye. You remember those things?
Magic
Oh
Eye.
Yeah, the
I do.
posters and shit that you'd
Where
have to
you
like,
have to kind of like look
uncross your
past
eyes.
it. Yeah, you have to kind
Yeah.
of look past it
Oh,
to see what's
It's a
yes.
there.
it's a
Yeah.
little like that at first, until you get the hang of it. So like at first I was like, I don't know if I can I don't know if my old man eyes can take this shit, but I'm totally getting it now, and
Fuck it, I'm gonna go ride my boosted board.
yeah.
It's too hard.
But slightly before the show started, my download finished for this Switch 2 game called Wild Arms, or Wild Heart. I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna
There we
say,
go.
no, that's not it.
Yeah, yeah. They
Wild Heart.
re-released Wild Arms.
They
That sounds
released the
familiar.
Wild Arms.
Yeah. Oh, Wild Hearts S. Yeah, we played this. All three of us would play this a little bit.
This game was fun.
I
Yeah.
really liked it.
Game
Yeah,
was
it
super
was
fun.
great.
It had a lot of performance issues, so I was very curious to see how well it was going to run on Switch. And to my fucking surprise, it is running more than 30 frames per second, very solidly.
That's
But it's
good.
not quite 60. So I would probably guess for like a 40 frames per second, 45
Okay.
maybe. And then there's no performance or quality mode. So it's just like it is what it is. I'm seeing a lot of pop in, but
Okay.
I suppose that's to be expected. I'm playing in handheld mode, so I can't really comment on like the textures or anything like that. It
Yeah.
looks good.
Wonder if that'll get some fresh. Like, I thought that game was done, dead. Like I did
Yeah.
not. I was surprised when they were reporting that. I was like, really?
Mhm.
Hmm.
I wonder how it's going to do. This is the second chance, I guess, for them. Like, because they never really fully got like a second chance, I think, to begin with. I think that game was just kind of sent out. It had performance issues, and then they just kind of let it die. They worked on some stuff, but EA was just not interested in pushing it, past the initial launch.
Namco's publishing this time, right?
Koei
Themselves?
Tecmo, yeah, Koei Tecmo, I think is
Koei
doing it
Tecmo.
themselves.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So there's that. So
Yeah, that's
what I think
that might be better because like I just happened to pull it up on Steam while you were talking about it, and it looks like it is not doing well on Steam. Like it is very mixed. Like there's talk about the fact that it was left to die. It says the last update was 22 months ago for the game.
Not surprised.
Yeah, that's crazy. And that's EA published it there, so
yeah, this has a new SKU. Maybe it's got new life. What's tempting for I think a lot of people to get into this game is because it's difficulty level. That's something that's a bit of a ding on Monster Hunter Wilds right now, is that it's too fucking easy. There's no real stakes involved, and you can just go into a hunt without really having to figure out, what kind of armor you're going to wear, so that's different than, the series has been in the past. But Wild Hearts is a little more difficult, and it's got the cool, like, is it the Kokiri system, where you're like building contraptions and traps.
That stuff
and
is
stuff. And
I love
such
that
a
shit.
good thing.
Hammer.
The big hammers that slam down. Yeah,
when we would time
really
the
good
hammers all go
that
down
was the
at once,
best.
that was awesome.
Where when it was like like trap them and then put the hammers down, and all three of them just go boom. Like it was super satisfying.
Yeah, and it's 4-player online now.
Yes,
I heard.
I saw that.
So instead of just the 3 that it was before. So
well, fuck.
Here's to hoping. Yeah, it's like get the demo, try it out, and
definitely
will. You can hop in. I don't know how it's going to run online. I haven't tried that yet at all, but I literally just booted it up, and I've just kind of been running around while we've been talking here. So
I'll definitely try the demo at least for sure. I'm positive there won't be cross progression on that, especially with different publishers. But that would be kind of cool.
I would guess not.
Oh, that'd be awesome though, because I got pretty far, and that shit.
Yeah, we all did. I think you got the furthest though.
Yes, Jason was ahead of us.
I think that's really about it. A couple of other things that it's really interesting, but I'm not ready to talk about just yet. There's this one game, called. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Have you tried Windblown yet?
No, I haven't tried Windblown yet. Let me see here. Let me pull up Steam real quick. Blades of Fury. No, that's not it.
Check out your history.
Yeah, there we go. Metal Bringer.
Okay.
Pull this up, Chris. Take a look at it.
Metal
It's
Bringer.
visually, it's so it's a 3D like isometric over the action game with like mechs, and you get to build out your kit with like a left hand weapon, right hand weapon, different treads, different head, body, whatever. And it's a roguelite, so you get to you have solid progression from run to run. But visually it's I was talking about how like hard it is to kind of parse shit in Wendigo Blue. It's even harder in this game because there's just like fucking particle effects, explosions all over the place. It's nuts, but it's
Like
made to look like
there's
it's a pixelated look to it,
yeah. That's the thing. It's like there's
like it's a
so
filter.
much of it. Like I was when I was looking at it when you just when you were mentioning that, I'm like,
Yep.
it looks
What
like
is
there's
going on?
static. It looks like static.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a 3D game, but they've got a pixel filter over the top of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And more than likely they've got the CRT filter on or some stupid shit like that. But
Yeah.
once I got the hang of it and once I focused in, it was really neat. So I'm going to play some more of that. It feels pretty good so far. So
it's almost like they tried to make it look like a 2D. It's a 3D game, but like the visually, the way that they like the texturing they put on it, they tried to make it look like a 16-bit 2D game. Like the texturing looks 16-bit 2D. Like it's all very jagged lined, so not clean cell shaded, but it very much looks animated with like the very jagged line 16-bit look.
yeah, and it achieves that pretty well, I think. And then I had like a moment of like, oh, I can shift the camera around, and it's like seeing that 2D kind of animation in a 3D space like that was pretty trippy. So it's got something going for it.
It looks neat. It looks like there's a
Yeah.
demo. I might download the demo.
Oh
That
yeah,
looks really neat.
there's a demo. Yeah, give it a shot. So
wait, is there? Nope, that must have been a different game.
damn it. I gotta give you access to my account or some shit. There you go.
This does look pretty cool though. Like I am
it seems like
interested
it's
in
right up
checking
your
it out.
alley. Yeah.
Let's
I think
wish list this too. Jason, I feel like every time I
Anything
fucking
else?
talk to you, I'm putting something else on my wish list.
Excellent.
Oh, dude, they're showing a little video and they're making like little almost like chibi Dragon Ball characters that they're running around with. That's interesting.
It's very customizable. Very
Nice.
customizable once you unlock the different things, because they hold your hand very much at the very beginning, so you don't get overwhelmed. But like once you come back from a couple of different runs, you're like, oh shit, I got to do this and this and this. There's a lot of fucking dialogue. It's
nice.
It's pretty great. I don't know. But
really
that's it for me. Yeah, just a little bit of things here and there. Not
Cool.
going too crazy and stuff right now. I'm making games now. I'm a developer.
Right.
Damn it.
Priorities.
Yeah.
On the other side.
Cool.
Do you remember the other game I played was Mario Strikers, because I came to the GameCube on the Switch thing. I never played the Mario Soccer before. It's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I played with my buddy online. It was fun. I've been doing
neat.
the cups. Yeah, it's a nice little like simple, like hard, like easy to play, maybe hard to master. I don't know, like soccer game where you play some of the Mario characters against each other and you play a game of the football.
Yeah, the footy.
The footy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time. I'm happy they added that.
They got crazy cool like animations and shit, don't they? Like
they do. You got like some super shots and stuff. Yep.
Nice.
You tackle each other, and it's just like it's 4-on-4, and the goalie. They're pretty quick matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
I like it. They need to. I want them to go like. I like the Mario Tennis games. The newest one they did, Aces, was okay, but the ones that they did on 64 on GameCube were great. And I had no idea the soccer one was just good. I don't even know if they made another one. I have no idea.
Yeah,
Mario Strikers, they did. Yeah. It's a series. The most recent one, I think,
was on Switch.
Wasn't it on Switch? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was.
Was it not good?
Mario Strikers Battle League. It looks
I don't think it was all that
Metacritic
great.
is 73.
Yeah.
Metacritic.
Metacritic.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I've been playing.
Cool,
That's
man.
all.
Okay.
Everything. Yeah.
Cool. I think
There's
that
no
wraps
news,
up
guys.
distraction. Yeah, no news. You guys want to talk about Yotei a little bit?
Yeah, they did have that.
So
So they had a state of play.
They did have a state of play. It's about 20 minutes long. It's all about Ghost of Yotei. Gave you a little bit of a background about what the story is. Talked to you a little bit about the character. So it's essentially a revenge story. And the Yotei is the Yotei 6? Is there 6 of them?
Yeah,
Is
that sounds right.
Okay. So very interesting there. I'll be honest with you, like a lot of the things reminded me a lot of. Well, I should say this in a different order. I played Ghost of Tsushima and I loved it. Right, playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, there was a lot of things in that reminded me of Ghost of Tsushima, and seeing some of the things that are in Yotei reminded me of Shadows. So it's kind of like a line there. But like they had some of the new weapons and dual wielding now, and I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, I like
but
how they got rid of the stances. Now it's new weapons instead
yeah,
of the
now
stances.
it's the weapons. So instead of having to determine which stance you need to use, you have to determine which weapon you have to use. It's like a rock paper scissors that way, which is fine. Like I don't mind that. They started talking about like the open world, and this is where I started getting a little concerned, because I'm the kind of person that if you throw me into an open world without proper direction, I am going to lose interest. So my hope is that, they were talking very much about, oh, you might just see something off in the distance and you want to go there and check it out. I'm like, yeah, I might. Or you could give me some things to do, and I'm just going to go
like
to those places and do those things. Yeah. I need that in open world games. So my hope is that they continue to do that like they did with the first game.
I was going to say, what did they do in the first game? They had like, the fox that you could follow.
There were the foxes. If you found the foxes, you can follow the foxes. But they, they had
fireflies or whatever.
They had things on the map that you can go and find, like quest icons and things like that.
They
So
had like the question marks and stuff.
Yeah. So that's if that's still there, I'm good.
I don't think they are. Well, at least they made it in the direct seem like they're not there anymore. Unless you can unless they're in the options and you can turn them on.
That's kind of my hope, is that they talked a lot about the different ways that you can play it from a like the visual style. I'm hoping that they have the same concept with, like, if you want to play it with or without like the help, like kind of like Shadows does. Like Shadows, you have
you can turn that the
you can
scouts
turn
or whatever.
Yeah, you can turn off the scout thing, so you didn't have to send scouts out. And you and I talked about that. I was like, oh, it doesn't seem that bad. And then like the next week, I was like, yeah, turn that shit off.
Yeah, turn that shit off.
But yeah, I'm I was already gonna buy this day one. I'm still gonna buy it day one, and I'm probably gonna take the day it comes out and the day after off, because I think it comes out on a Thursday. So it certainly. But I will say this: one of the things that I've been saying is that the only thing that I could see that might bump Expedition 33 off my Game of the Year list was going to be Yotei. I guess we'll see, but there wasn't anything in that state of play that excited me enough to think that that's going to happen. So it doesn't mean it's not going to be a good game. Like, I want to make sure that's clear.
No,
I
not
absolutely
at all.
think it's going to be a game, but
it's the exact same thing I said about Death Stranding 2, right? It's the same thing could apply. Like Death Stranding 2 is a great game, but it's a better version of the first game, and this could be the exact same thing here. Whereas Yotei is a better version of Tsushima.
Yeah.
And what you brought up scares me too, is because usually like an aimless direction game for me is usually not a good thing. But there are games that have done well. Like I like the Zelda games, like the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Elden Ring as well. As long as they give you some kind of, as long as the main story path is set up in a way where you can find cool stuff to do on your way to those things instinctively, then I won't have a problem with it. But they have to be really good. Like that's what the Zelda games do really well, and Elden Ring is they put points of interest that you can see visually in very good places where you can be like, I can go over there and I don't think it's going to take me forever, and I still know where I'm going to go after this, like that kind of thing. Whereas if like something like Skyrim didn't have like points of like where you can actually go, like go here, go here, go here, I probably wouldn't like those games at all, because I don't think those games handle that type of stuff as well as these two games. So, and that it kind of scared me with Yotei. One of my things, I was like, this still looks empty. Like the world still looks empty.
Yeah.
And it makes sense in Tsushima, because you're on like an island or whatever. This is mainland Japan in like the 1600s. Like there should be cities, like not cities like with skyscrapers and shit, but there should be like towns bustling with people. And
well, they said that they're on like a coastal, like part of Japan. So I don't expect too much, I guess. But
I expect some people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of people in Japan in the 1600. It was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm kind of hoping, especially after playing something like Shadows that has that stuff. Like you can go into these towns and cities and there's a lot of people
that's true.
walking around and stuff like that, and that's around the same time period.
Okay.
So when he still has this like empty, vast like fields and everything, it looks very pretty. But I'm like, I kind of want, like, I just felt the first one was a little bit empty, and I'm hoping this isn't as empty.
Gotcha. No, I get it. Yeah,
we'll see.
For sure.
I mean, I'm certainly still confident it's going to be a great game. Like, I don't want to.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. There's just a couple of things that I'm a little concerned about, but well, that's a different conversation. I do have one thing I want to circle back to that Jeff mentioned when we're done talking about Yotei, though. I will say it looks visually stunning. Like, we expected that. The game looks fucking gorgeous.
The first one still looks amazing.
It does. And I am curious, though. I never actually saw it, so maybe one of you did. Did they ever say whether it was playing on a standard or a pro?
Good question. I only saw one instance of it saying this is not actual gameplay.
There was some video, like there was some stuff that was obviously like not
showing
gameplay.
Like the outfits and stuff like all piled up or whatever. They usually have a history of showing it on a base PS5. I think they even did that with the PS4 Pro back in the day. Like they would show some things, maybe this is on a Pro, but most of their mainline stuff they would show on a base PS4. And I think they showed something recently that was like when they did the thing with Death Stranding, that was all on base PS5 as well.
I wonder.
So I'm assuming this is as well.
It's tough to say because like if it is running on a base, like I think that they'd want to advertise that a lot more.
Yeah, I agree.
If it wasn't like super prevalent, maybe it is running on a pro, and they're just like kind of keeping it on the down low.
Well, I hope it's not running on a pro, because then that's going to be like, well, what does it look like on the base?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. We'll see. I thought it really looked better in the nighttime stuff with the fire. That's where it really was like, holy shit, this looks really good.
I think they initially got me when she was going through like this field of flowers on horseback or something like that, and all the like particles or whatever shot up, and it's neat that those are like you get a boost, like it's kind of like a Mario.
Oh yeah.
Mario Kart boost pad or something like that when you're going.
Oh
through
yeah,
these, like
the flowers. Yeah.
That's
really an interesting touch. I was trying to look up to see what it was playing on, and
I was just looking that up too. So
the best I could find was they showed a little of both. Like I don't know. Oh well, I'll look for it again later. But
I'm sure it'll look good on the base, though. I mean,
I agree.
Games like even when I see stuff on the Pro, like it's in terms of resolution and like frame rate, definitely it looks better. But in terms of like overall like effects and stuff, usually they're pretty similar.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it'll look awesome.
One thing I wanted to say is thank you, Jeff, because you actually helped me with something now. When you talked about like open-ended open world games, and you mentioned like the first thing that comes to my mind is Elden Ring. And I've been completely upfront about how I played Elden Ring. I had literally walkthrough in front of me the whole time, telling me where to go next, right? And then you mentioned the Zelda games, and I'm like, I wonder if there's a Fextra Life for Tears of the Kingdom. And there is. I might be booting up Tears of the Kingdom and going through this way, because I do want to play it. I just don't want to just randomly go out and explore. That's just not what I do. So I don't know, we'll see.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Moral of the
Should do it.
story, Yotei, the state of play, it made me happy with where it's at. I have a couple of concerns, but it didn't really push me one way or the other, whether I'm more excited about the game.
Yeah, it's a day
It's
one
already,
regardless.
yeah, it's still a day one. It's still a day one. I'm taking off from work to play this fucking game. It's still that.
Yeah.
So
I was the day 2 maybe, but you know what made it in day 1? Watanabe mode.
Oh, some of those modes are kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It's lo-fi beats to kill to. It's Watanabe is like the director of Samurai Champloo, and of like Cowboy Bebop, I think. And they're picking some music to have play in the background for their mode, which is just like lo-fi chill stuff. And this sounds like right up my alley. Like I'm not going to have it on like, 24/7, but I think when I'm just knocking shit out, following foxes or running through, fields of flowers, I think that might be kind of cool. So
that'd be cool to test out. I like the mode that they showed, but it's like kind of a little bit more close up with more blood splatter and more dirt kicking up and shit.
Yep.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good touch. Yeah,
that one's cool.
Forgot about that. Yeah,
nice.
So like they had the Kurosawa mode in the first one. They're just finding new cool modes to put in. That's neat. Good for them.
It's October 2nd, right?
That sounds right.
They also have the new limited edition consoles and controllers at the same time. Yeah.
I have enough controllers. I don't need any more controllers. My God.
But they've got a gold and like a silver one, don't they?
Yeah. They've got one.
Oh, shit. Dang.
They look good, but I'm just like, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. I still have a controller I haven't even opened yet. So no.
Which one?
The 30th anniversary. I still have it in the box.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite one.
That one's like a main rotation one for me right now.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, my main rotation. Go ahead.
Sorry, the what? Oh, I was just gonna say we had guy come in every once a year. They come in to check the air filters and our like the vents and stuff like that at the condo. And a guy came in while I was working this past week, and he was sitting there, and the vent is like next to the TV stand and everything. And he's like, "Oh, is that one of the 30th anniversary controllers?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You opened it?" I was like, "Yes, I opened it." I'm like, "I like to use the stuff." I'm like, "I'm not gonna sell it." He's like, "Oh man, and you got the Astrobot one too?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh man, I couldn't get one of these." I'm like, "Yeah, no, they're hard to get, but yeah." But
I don't think I got an Astrobot one. I
don't like the Astrobot one that much. It looks like a Fisher Price toy.
Dude, if it
I love it. I love it.
That'd be awesome.
It looks cheap.
I got that and Helldivers. Those are my two main ones right now.
I like the Helldivers.
Helldivers one is really nice.
Yeah.
My main rotation is like my original white one that came with the system, and
I can't stand those. Get them out of here.
and the Astrobot one. The Astrobot one.
Okay.
So
30th anniversary and my maroon red one I got when I grabbed my PS5. Those are my main two.
I have to do some consolidation with some of my controllers because I've got a few that have small issues. Like I've got one that has a battery issue. I've got one that's got a stick issue. I've got one that's got a right trigger issue. Right. So they all have little issues and I'm like, I'm just going to take parts out of one of these controllers and fix all the rest of them. Yeah, Franken controller. Like I have a black one that has a stick issue. The white one that I had from the launch has a trigger issue where like I think there's multiple springs in each trigger. And I feel like one of the springs in the right trigger is not working because it doesn't it doesn't resist my finger pulling it at all. So just having my finger on it will often press the button. And then try to think what else. I've got the purple one. I don't think there's anything wrong with the purple one. I have a red one that the battery is just dead. I don't know how that happened. But I think that might be all of them now that I think about it.
Sounds like we don't need any more controllers because they keep breaking.
Yeah.
That's a thing, but at least the PlayStation 1. I haven't had a PlayStation 1 outside of a battery life getting bad on one of them. Like my Xbox controllers, like they almost all seem to break after a certain amount of time.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I have like a lot of Xbox controllers. I actually like I do think Xbox their limited edition controllers are very, very good. Like they're not just the standard controller. It looks like they threw decals on them. Like I really like them. But the problem is, like a lot of them have issues. Like after a certain amount, either the B button craps out for me or like the right bumper usually, and it's just like a pain. I paid I got the Elite. And that shit, like both bumpers are fucked on it.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got one that's got a sticky button. The rest are still in good shape. Maybe I just have so fucking many that I don't use them enough to have them.
So I rotate my Xbox once more because of that one reason. I'm too afraid to play one more than like a month at a time. I'm like, nope. This one's out of rotation now. This one's coming in.
Well, I've got a lot of PC ones as well. So like that's where I spend most of my time gaming anyway. So that could be it, as well. But hey, fucking speaking of PC controllers, I got a new one, a Fly Digi Vader 4 Pro.
See, when you said Vader, I was like, oh,
I know.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's spelled the same, like, but it's not an actual like Star Wars.
Yeah, it's not
thing.
Darth Vader. Yeah, it's not a Darth Vader reference.
This thing was $60. It's got like adjustable tension rings for the sticks, so you turn it left or right.
Cool.
And you
like
can dial in.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, cool.
Everything's mechanical. All the face buttons are mechanical. The triggers. There's Hall effect. There's a rotating whether or not you want hair trigger for the trigger, or if you want an analog Hall trigger, Hall effect trigger. This is my current favorite controller, and it's not a GameSir, so that's different, but it's really good. I like it a lot.
I did get an 8BitDo Ultimate on Prime Week for Amazon.
Did you get an Ultimate too?
Yeah, I got an Ultimate too. Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot to. I have to pick it up. It's downstairs. I haven't. It was delivered like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
keep forgetting to get it.
The Ultimate 2. I'm wondering if that's the one that
Ultimate 2. Yeah, it was on sale.
If
so I
it's
was like,
got
oh
the
shit!
Light up.
It does the rings. Yeah.
Yep. Then that's a Ultimate.
I got
2.
the purple one.
I've got one of those as well. So
nice.
That's the only Ultimate 2 that I have. The regular Ultimates I have like 3 or 4 of. I'm like, I need one for the Switch. I need one for the PC.
Yeah. We've been playing a lot of Mario Kart like together against like our nephews and my friend. Actually, we've had a couple game nights last week, and it's just a pain because I have one of those grips on my Switch that I have to like kind of like. I have the one you were talking about where you have to take off the little thing at the back, the skull, the Raven. What's it called? Savage Raven or whatever.
Yeah, Savage Raven. Yeah, Skull and Co. Yep.
Yeah, Skull and Co. And so like you have to take that off every time to use the Joy-Cons, and I put the Joy-Cons on the Joy-Con grip for Tanya to use, and then I have the Pro controller. So I was like, this is getting a pain in the ass. So I'm like, this is my justification to get another controller for the Switch. But now watch, she probably will lose interest in playing Mario Kart split screen now. So it's like, oh well, now that too. So.
I did not get the 2. I had the 1, the Ultimate 1.
Plebe.
Yeah,
you slumming it over there
is a pretty big improvement. As far as the buttons are concerned, there's a lot of mechanical.
Well, that's not the problem that I had with mine, right?
Yeah,
the problem I had with mine was the left stick.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Good stuff.
Well, Ghost of Yotei. Anything else?
I'm good. I think that's a show. What do you think, Jace?
Yeah. Next week we have new stuff, lots of new stuff to talk about next week. So there's like definitely 2 games coming out next week that we'll be talking about.
Sounds good. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please tell a few friends about us. Like, subscribe, and comment. If you're on YouTube, those things all help us, and we really appreciate that. Check us out. Check out our Linktree at interactivedistractions.com. That will lead you to our Discord, which we'd love you to join. We love talking to our community. It's one of our favorite things about doing this. And if you want to support us on Patreon, you can do that as well. We thank all of our patrons for their support. So until next time, my name is Chris.
I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Play your games, and we'll talk to you next week.